The salty air whipped her hair across her face, but she didn't mind. Standing here, on the deck of the magnificent Titanic, with him by her side, felt like a dream. The sky was a velvet canvas, dotted with a million diamond-like stars, each one a silent witness to their burgeoning love. It was here, in the heart of the vast Atlantic, that she finally understood what it meant to feel truly alive. He turned to her, his eyes reflecting the starlight, a gentle smile playing on his lips. He was everything she had ever wanted, a breath of fresh air in her suffocating world. He took her hand, his touch sending a familiar warmth through her veins. "Look at them," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the hum of the ship's engines and a gentle lapping of the waves. "All those stars, they've been watching over travelers for thousands of years." She leaned her head on his shoulder, feeling the steady beat of his heart. "It makes you feel so small, doesn't it?" She replied, her gaze fixed on the endless expanse above. Or, he countered, squeezing her hand. "It makes you realize how big a single moment can be." She knew what he meant. This moment, this single, perfect night, felt bigger than her entire life up to this point. It was a feeling she'd only ever read about in books or seen in paintings, a raw, overwhelming connection to another soul. This wasn't the polite, calculated courtship her family had planned for her. This was real. This was a love story that felt as grand and unsinkable as the ship they were on. He pulled away slightly, just enough to look her in the eyes. The playfulness was gone, replaced by an intensity that took her breath away. "I know this is all happening so fast," he began, his voice earnest. "And I know we come from different worlds. But when I'm with you, none of that matters. It's just you and me." She felt a lump form in her throat. He saw her, the real her, not the carefully constructed facade she presented to society. "I feel it too," she confessed, her voice trembling slightly. "It's like I've been asleep my whole life, and you woke me up." He traced the line of her jaw with his thumb, his touch tender. "I promise you," he said, his voice low and firm, "no matter what happens, I will never let go. When this ship docks, you're not going back to that life. You're coming with me. We'll figure it out together." It was a promise as vast and profound as the ocean surrounding them, a vow inspired by the kind of love that defies logic, that breaks rules, that changes destinies. It reminded her of stories of star-crossed lovers destined to be together against all odds. Like Jack and Rose, characters in a story they didn't yet know they were living. The hope in his eyes was so powerful, so contagious, it eclipsed any doubt she might have had. For the first time, she saw a future she actually wanted to be a part of. The atmosphere of 1912, a time of great change and unbridled optimism, pulsed around them. This ship, the RMS Titanic, was a symbol of human achievement, a testament to a future full of promise. And on its deck, under the watchful eyes of the stars, the young lovers were making their own promise, sealing their commitment, unaware of the icy fate that crept closer with every passing hour. They believed their journey was just beginning, that New York was a new dawn waiting for them. This wasn't just a fleeting romance, it was a deep, slow-burning connection that had grown with every shared glance, every secret conversation, every stolen moment away from prying eyes. From the grand staircase to the bustling third-class decks, their love story had unfolded against the backdrop of this floating palace. He had shown her a world of freedom and passion, and she had shown him a world of tenderness and dreams. They were two halves of a whole, finding each other in the most unlikely of places. As the ship sailed on through the cold, dark water, they held each other, lost in their own world. The impending tragedy was a silent, invisible passenger on their voyage, but for now, they were safe in their bubble of hope. Their commitment was not just for the journey, but for a lifetime. A lifetime they believed was stretched out before them, full of adventure and happiness. It was a promise made under the stars, a testament to a love that would, in its own way, become as legendary as the ship itself. He leaned in and kissed her, a kiss that was both a beginning and an end. It was a seal on their vow, a moment of pure, unadulterated joy suspended in time. The world with all its rules and expectations faded away, leaving only the two of them and the silent, starry sky. They were more than just passengers on a ship. They were the heroes of their own epic tale. Two souls who dared to love in a world that tried to keep them apart. Little did they know, their story would echo through history, a poignant reminder that even in the face of the greatest tragedies, love's promise can shine as brightly as the stars. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from history. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.